Good morning, MHS. It's Friday, and welcome to the November 4th edition of The Pulse. I'm Cameron Wazalowski.
And I'm Miles Hurley. Thank you so much for joining us. This week on The Pulse, we will give you an update on both of the MHS soccer team's historic 2016 season.
We'll also take an inside look at the Turkey Bowl scandal.
All this and much more coming up on this week's edition of
The Pulse.
For a special group here at MHS, friends and relationships are of the highest priority. There is no other club at the high school that builds more support for friendship than the MHS Buds program.
Once a month, Buds, an interactive group at Manchester High School, meets to enjoy quality time together. Miss Gunning, the advisor of the Everyday program here at the high school, goes into depth on the real meaning behind the Buds program.
It's really an opportunity for students who aren't necessarily always included in the regular classes get to interact with different peers from around the building.
Buds is an alley that leads mentors to expand their horizons and have fun with new and energetic people.
What I'm looking forward to Best Buds this year is just getting to know everyone and all of us just coming together and having fun.
Buds gives students the opportunity to engage in many different activities that they normally wouldn't be able to participate in. Dance, music, and special activities are what makes Buds meetings special for everyone.
I'm looking forward to having a karaoke party because I love karaoke so much because I like to sing some of my songs.
This year we're painting pumpkins for this year for Best Buds.
Everyone in the Buds program gets excited about different activities throughout the year, and the entire program enjoys the time that is spent together.
This year I really look forward to seeing the peers interacting through our different activities that we do, such as we do a Thanksgiving feast and we do arts and crafts.
Once a month, Buds meets right here in room 195 to not only connect individually, but as a whole. From The Pulse, this has been Patrick Doherty reporting.
It's great to see that MHS students are able to connect despite their differences. If you are still interested in joining the Buds program, see Miss Gunning in room 195 for more information.
With the fall athletic season coming to an end, two of our teams are not quite finished. Chris Pagano gives us the story.
As all athletes are constantly working to achieve individual goals, there is one thing that every high school team collectively works toward: making the state tournament.
My first time making the state tournament. I've made it since freshman year.
And now the tournament is upon us. For the first time in 3 years, the Manchester boys soccer team has made the state tournament, and senior goalie Nate Howard couldn't be more ready.
Going into the tournament, we want to win every game. I've seen the progression to where we're a state tournament team.
Something that can have a monumental impact on the team's success in the tournament is the support of the fans.
The fans have a lot of impact on the team. You know, we feel their lift.
It always makes us play better, and it's always good to see a million fans come out to see us, and it just makes us want to play even harder.
Head coach of the Manchester varsity baseball team, Mark DiDomenzio, is familiar with tournament play. Bringing his team twice to the state quarterfinals, he feels he has some advice to offer teams heading into postseason play.
Make sure you're trying to find out as much as you can about your opponents, paying attention to your scouting report your coaches are giving you, putting that extra work in at practice, and giving 100%.
After making the tournament all 4 years of her high school soccer career, senior Jenna Kelly points out that in this tournament, anything is possible.
We know we can do it, and we just have to apply ourselves and work hard throughout the entire game and always stay positive, and I think that we can come out on top.
Work ethic is vital, but a strong team chemistry is what turns state tournament appearances into state championships.
Last chance. It's fun.
They've done their job, and now it's on us. The Manchester boys and girls soccer team are counting on you to fill these stands with support. Every fan counts. From The Pulse, this has been Chris Pagano reporting.
The tournament bracket will be posted today, determining each team's opponent moving forward.
On October 17th, 2016, Manchester's water department announced that the reservoir capacity in Manchester is at emergency phase 1. Lucas Bolduck explores this potential water crisis and the implications that it has for our town.
On October 17, 2016, the town of Manchester, or more specifically the Manchester Water Department, declared that Manchester's water supply is in between an advisory and emergency phase 1. To our community, this means that the water capacity of Manchester's reservoirs are at a stunning 61.4%. All members of the town need to try to limit their water use, but precisely their outdoor water use.
What they can do is conserve water, use water wisely, don't let your faucets run when you're brushing your teeth, do full capacity laundry loads, dishwasher loads, don't water your lawn, things like that. That'll all help conserve the water.
A 10% reduction in outdoor water use is highly advised for all community members. This conservation should help the reservoirs regain their capacity. However, because of the quickly approaching winter, we may need to limit indoor water use instead.
What it means to us is we need to be more vigilant in how we use water, as well as informing the town that we're at that stage, and that people need to watch how they use their water.
The current water drought in Manchester can prove to be detrimental to the community if not handled correctly. As a town, conserving water is the first step we need to take to help this problem. From the Reservoir and the Pulse, this has been Lucas Bolduc reporting.
All members of the community should keep their outdoor water use as low as they possibly can.
I mean, I know I'm definitely going to reduce my shower time, you know?
Yeah, I don't take showers.
Well, on that note, on October 25th, Manchester High School hosted their second annual Heart Chase event. Ben Mashinsky gets his pulse up as he recaps this new MHS tradition.
For 2 years now, MHS has been a host of an event correlated with the American Heart Association to help raise money for heart disease awareness. This event is known as the Heart Chase. Hosted by the Medical Careers Academy, students of the MHS community took to the athletic fields to partake in this unique fundraiser. Teams of 4 competed in a contest involving the combination of a race and a scavenger hunt.
So we've done a lot of activities today. We've done a lot of fun for the Heart Chase. So we're gonna be did a great job at the Heart Chase. We did a great job doing all the activity stuff.
This event may look like it's just for fun, but the purpose behind it is much more important.
The Heart Chase, we work with the American Heart Association, and we kind of raise money to save people who are battling heart disease.
Last year, this event raised a total of $1,300, with all of it going towards the American Heart Association. Coordinators of the event consider this to make a huge difference in the community.
So Heart Chase is our opportunity for Manchester High School to do something for our community and really for people outside of our community.
MHS always strives to better the community, and the Heart Chase is exactly the way to do that. From the Pulse, this is Ben Mashinsky reporting.
This event just goes to show how much support MHS has for its community. This day turned out to be another successful one with the help of everyone who participated.
Many students are anxiously awaiting the completion of our new locker rooms, which were slated to be finished by early October. Nick Wilson has the latest updates.
Starting in June, the MHS locker rooms have been getting a big renovation. Many MHS athletes are anxious for the completion of these updates.
It's been challenging for the fact that the only team that has their normal locker room is the girls swim team. So we brought in 2 trailers, 2 30-foot trailers, 25-foot trailers that the girls soccer and girls volleyball team share, one of them, and then the boys football team has another locker that they use. It's been challenging, but the coaches and the athletes have been very flexible and understanding, and we've gotten through it.
To shed some light on the locker rooms, we asked Athletic Director Mr. Boudelier about the construction crew's progress.
So on the female side, the layout is pretty similar to what it was. Varsity locker room closest to the cafeteria, PE locker room on the left side closest to the stairs to G47. But you'll notice when you come in there's a wall. So what it used to be is you open the door and it's right to the locker room. So now there's a wall, almost like a little walkway to get down to the changing areas. On the girls' side, so the major new lockers over on the girls' side as well, new painting, new floor. But as far as the layout on the female side, there's really not that much different.
Mr. Boudelier even allowed us to look at the newly upgraded rooms.
Now on the boys' side, what we had was we had the trainer's office in essentially in the boys' locker room, which is not a great layout. So the big design over there was take the varsity locker room, expand that, which encompassed the old trainer's office. So now that's one area. The trainer's office is now in between its own entrance, own exit, completely independent of the boys' locker rooms. And then off of that would be then the PE locker room. So that's where the big construction went on, is on the boys' side, primarily for that reason, the trainer's office to be independent.
Mr. Boudelier and the construction team are on target to have all the locker rooms ready before the advent of winter sports seasons.
There's been a few things that have come up that have been unexpected. That's why we're probably a couple weeks later than the original plan, but we're still pretty much on goal. My hope was to get in there before the winter season start, and it sure looks like we'll be able to do that.
And even non-students are excited. From the Pulse, this has been Nick Wilson reporting.
We're all excited to get a chance to see these new locker rooms, but unfortunately there is not a confirmed date for their completion. We're sure they'll be worth waiting for.
From wanting to know what's for lunch, to regular daily announcements, to those crazy quotes and riddles that get you to scroll through the whole message, our own Antonio De Leon was curious as to the source of those mystery MHS Digest emails. He checks in with a familiar Manchester face that you've likely seen around the halls.
Hi, I'm Antonio De Leon. I'm sitting here with a very important, special individual. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Farrow. How are you?
Great to be here.
What kind of things have you done for the MHS community?
Well, I've done quite a bit, I guess. I've been involved with the high school for 4 years as an assistant principal. In the past 2 years at central office, but still knowing a lot of people and caring about things over here.
How has MHS helped you grow?
Oh, how has it helped me grow? Well, before I got into education, I was a journalist. So I worked for the Hartford Courant for a good 20-something years, and at some point during the way I became a teacher, when I came to Manchester High, I was as an administrator, though. And as an administrator, you're in charge of making decisions on a bigger level about the entire school building. And as I say, the communications has evolved. And I like to think, because we want to make sure that the students are prepared to be ready for life after high school. So the MHS I came to in 2012, it had a print Harbinger, and it had, as I said, the morning announcements that were done every day on a sort of a traditional television model. And here we are these years later with websites for the Harbinger, for broadcast journalism, with a Pulse, which is a weekly show, and then the Red Report, which is pretty much twice a week, if I have that right, because things keep changing. We have Redline, Twitter, and Facebook, and MHS Production has Twitter, and we have information's moving faster and faster.
How has MHS impacted you?
Well, I've made a ton of friends. Certainly the adults, it's appropriate. The kids, they sort of grow into friends over time. When they graduate, you see them around town, but there's a different kind of relationship, certainly. But so I would say it's the people that I've met that have been wonderful.
Thank you. Well, thank you for everything you do, Mr. Farrow. And thank you for joining me, too.
Sure, thank you.
From the Post, this has been Antonio De Leon reporting.
Manchester High School's Turkey Bowl is an annual Thanksgiving tradition. It pits 42 juniors and seniors against one another for the opportunity to win autumn glory for their class. However, this year it appears there's slightly more controversy than years prior.
I think that, we need to go out and have a good time with the girls. This trophy is not what it's only about.
It's a game. It's a football game. It's about having fun. It's about laughing. It's about camaraderie.
What are you doing? Hold the flag! I said left! Not that left! Your other left! A flag! Challenge flag! On you! Mr. Official!
There's just not enough laughter in football. And I think we can use this game to put the laughter back into the pigskin.
Exactly. And a trophy wouldn't hurt.
Because that's fun too.
It is.
It's dove season.
Julia's going to be vicious on the field.
Jenna Donnelly, I'm coming for you. Stephanie Party, I'm coming for you. You better watch out.
My hamstrings aren't stopping me this year. If you have no players, you can't win.
I heard they couldn't even have a team. They were going to open it up to the sophomores.
That Emma Kerr girl on the juniors team thinks that she's probably faster than me, but she's not. And I really hope she's in my quarter because I'm just going to run right past her and score a touchdown.
And they can't run, they're not fast, they're not strong. They look like 5-year-olds.
Honestly, the junior class doesn't even have a chance, and they're just trash.
You think we're trash?
Jenna thinks she's so good, but little does she know she's irrelevant.
Completely irrelevant, not even good at soccer.
Trash.
Molly, maybe you can swim. Maybe you can run. I don't know, but Molly Hatzback, you better watch your back. I am literally the only reason that we're gonna win, and we are gonna win. My football skills are so good. I don't know what. So we have some really great players on the team this year. You know, I think I'm gonna do pretty good, but then we have some players that really suck, like Taylor Kite. I don't know. I mean, I want the team to do good, but I just don't think we can deal with those kind of players. Swish!
I feel like we're all just kind of here to have fun. It's not really that much of a competition, you know. Just, you know, a bunch of girls come in for a good cause to have a good time.
I don't know why Rachel isn't taking this seriously. Like, this is a big deal. If we don't beat the seniors, we're gonna be looked down upon.
Seriously, I have no clue why Jenna's involved in this.
She's not gonna do good. She's not aggressive at all. What? My name's Claire, and I think I'm so good because I run cross country. You know what? We're gonna settle this on the field.
Honestly, this year, like, the seniors just gonna kill it. Like, we got great coaches. Torini's like up and ready to go. Like, we'll be in Calgary. He'll be like, all right, turkey bowl strategy, let's go.
A shocking discovery today as the senior coaches were found guilty of deflating footballs for Turkey Bowl, and the media has erupted into a Turkeygate frenzy.
Yeah. Brady style, just like the Patriots. All right.
It is a straight abomination. These balls are way too flat.
I can't believe the seniors had a deflate gate. Our coaches would never do that. They're the best.
I agree. I think this whole thing has really brought us closer together. No wonder you guys didn't win last year. This is all completely outdated. This will never work in today's game.
What are you talking about? We won for 10 years straight, scoring 47 points a game. This stuff is good.
I'm telling you, it's useless. It's all crap.
Turkey Bowl is next Thursday, November 10th at 6:30 p.m. at the Memorial Field. Admission is $2 or 2 canned goods. All proceeds are donated to the Mac Food Pantry.
Well, that's all we have for you this week, Manchester. Thank you so much for joining us.
If you have suggestions for stories that we might have missed, email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpspride.org or visit us in the communications suite.
If you're interested in learning more about the Pulse, checking out our crew, or viewing some of our other projects, visit mhstelevision.com.
Hey, if you can't get enough MHS news, check out our school newspaper at mhsharbinger.org.
Don't forget to like us on our Facebook page at MHS Red Prod.
And of course, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at MHS Red Prod. I'm Cameron Wasilowski.
And I'm Miles Hurley. This has been The Pulse.